Your childhood trauma doesn't just vanish over time. It lingers, whispers doubts into your mind, and shapes the way your brain reacts to life's challenges even years later. Every emotional trigger, every sudden fear, every hidden insecurity is a remnant of battles you didn't know you were fighting. But what if you could fight back, strategically, with your mind as your weapon? What if you could reclaim control, protect your nervous system, and transform your past scars into mental strength? Today, we're revealing 10 brain strategies to heal your childhood trauma and take back the power that belongs to you. Every lingering fear, every knee-jerk reaction is a trap left behind by your childhood experiences. The first step to mastering your brain is identifying these traps. Which situations trigger anxiety? Which words ignite anger? Which people unknowingly push your buttons? By mapping these patterns, you gain awareness, and awareness is your first line of defense. Each trap you identify is a step closer to freedom. The mind begins to recognize old programming, and you start responding with choice, not reflex. Your brain can learn to see the battlefield before stepping in, and with that vision comes power. Triggers are shadows of your past. You cannot always erase them, but you can watch them, understand them, and choose not to fall into their control. Each time a trigger arises, pause. Observe the sensations in your body. Notice the thoughts racing through your mind and track the chain reaction without judgment. When you follow the shadow, it loses its hold over you. Naming the trigger gives it boundaries. Observing it quietly disarms its impact. Over time, your brain learns that triggers are signals, not threats, and the emotional charge they once carried begins to dissipate.
Your past does not define you, unless you let it. The stories you tell yourself shape your brain's reality. Every painful memory can be reframed as a lesson in resilience, patience, or empathy. Command the narrative. You are the author of your experiences. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim, see yourself as a survivor, learning from each challenge. This reauthoring strengthens neural pathways that encourage confidence, problem solving, and emotional regulation. Over time, your mind no longer reacts automatically to past wounds, but chooses how to interpret and respond to them strategically.
Your childhood trauma isn't just in your mind, it's encoded in your body. A sudden tightness in the chest, a racing heartbeat, a frozen posture. These are your body's encrypted messages. Instead of ignoring them, decode them. Each physical sensation is a warming system, showing you where the past still hides. By listening carefully, you can intervene before the storm takes over. Place a hand on your body where tension rises, breathe into it, and whisper, "This is a memory, not danger." Step by step, your brain learns that the body can be trusted, not feared, and you reclaim control from within.
As children, we often made silent contracts. If I stay quiet, I'll be safe. If I don't need anything, I won't be hurt. These agreements once protected you, but now they keep you trapped. To heal, you must break them. Write them down, speak them aloud. Declare that you are no longer bound by rules written in fear. Each broken contract weakens the old programming in your brain, freeing neural pathways to form new, healthier patterns. By shattering what once kept you small, you expand into the person you were always meant to be.
The harshest enemy from childhood trauma often lives inside your own head. The inner critic whispers, "You're weak, you're broken, you'll never be enough." But remember, it is not your voice, it's an echo of others. To win, infiltrate it. Each time it speaks, respond with precision. That's not me, that's programming. By separating yourself from the critic, you cut off its power. Your brain begins to distinguish between the borrowed voices of the past and your authentic self. With repetition, the critic shrinks and the voice of strength takes its place.
Childhood trauma convinces you that you are powerless. The antidote is proof. Small victories that your brain can't deny. Set achievable goals, a conversation you once feared, a task you once avoided, a moment of self-care. Each time you succeed, dopamine seals the memory of victory. Over time, these micro-wins fortify your identity. I can act. I can win. I am not helpless. The bigger the wall trauma built, the more bricks you lay with victories. Soon, your mind begins to see you not as the wounded child, but as the resilient warrior rising from within. Not every person deserves access to your mind. Toxic environments and manipulative people reopen old wounds and rewire your brain for chaos. Protect your neural territory like a fortress. Limit contact with those who drain you. Guard your time, your focus, your emotional energy. Each act of protection sends a clear signal. This mind is mine. Over time, your nervous system recalibrates to prioritize peace, not conflict. You cannot control every battlefield, but you can control who is allowed to enter your mental walls. That boundary is strength.
Reflection is not weakness, it's intelligence turned into strategy. Take time each day to analyze what triggered me, what worked, what failed. By weaponizing reflection, you sharpen awareness and upgrade your next response. Trauma thrives in chaos, but reflection organizes it into patterns you can predict and counter. Over time, this practice rewires your prefrontal cortex, giving you command over choices instead of being dragged by impulses. The more you reflect, the clearer your battlefield map becomes, and clarity is the sharpest blade you'll ever carry. Trauma leaves scars, but scars can harden into armor. Instead of hiding your wounds, integrate them into your identity. Each scar proves survival. Each scar is evidence that pain was endured and overcome. By embracing them, you transform shame into pride, fragility into resilience. The brain rewires. What once triggered collapse now signals strength. Your scars no longer define you as broken. They declare you as unbreakable. This is the final strategy. Not erasure, not denial, but transformation. From child of pain, you rise as warrior of wisdom.
Your childhood trauma may always whisper, but it no longer commands. With these 10 brain strategies, you are not running from the past, you are mastering it. Each practice rewires your nervous system, strengthens your resilience, and turns scars into strategies. Remember, healing is not about returning to who you were before. It's about becoming someone new, someone stronger, someone free. If this message resonates with you, share it. Because someone out there is still trapped in their childhood battlefield, waiting for proof that survival is possible. Maybe your healing can be their light.